I want to say thank you to all of the faculty, staff, students, and members of the community for contributing to the creation of our values-based culture. There were more than 350 involved in this process through surveys, through the summit, through town halls, truly invested in this document. This is not something new to MSU. We've always adhered to a common or shared set of values, but this gave a name and a voice to those things that we hold most dear. I also want to give a special thank you to Chancellor Ted Mitchell for his vision in creating a values-based culture for the Texas Tech University system. The reason we feel part of a bigger family is each of us living our values.
We're on a journey to create a sustainable values-based culture at Midwestern State University. But what does that mean? When senior leaders at Midwestern State decided to join the Texas Tech University system as our 5th and oldest university, among the first things that we decided to do was to codify the culture that already exists in this great 100-year-old university. So on September 28th and 29th, 2021, we gathered together over 100 members of the Mustang family. We had students and faculty and staff and administrators and local community leaders. And we discussed our deeply held values, those things that determine the behaviors of how we're going to act, how we're going to treat each other, because it's those collective behaviors that really define our culture. And why is this important? Why are we investing so much time and energy into discussing culture? Because culture is what we choose to create as our environment on our campuses. It's the one thing that we can control, and it's independent of state budgets and system regulations and university policy. And identifying our core values is the first step along this journey. What's really important is our next step. And I look forward to supporting you along our journey.
The 5 MSU Texas core values identified and defined through our journey are people-centered. At MSU Texas, we engage others with respect, empathy, and joy. Being people-centered, we are genuinely interested in the experience of others. We celebrate accomplishments and create an environment where individuals can thrive. Community. We cultivate a diverse and inclusive campus environment. As a community dedicated to one another, we are committed to equity. We provide a safe and open environment for our community to ask important questions and explore critical topics. Visionary. We adopt innovative ideas to pioneer new paths. We think big for our students and for each other. Collaborating to overcome challenges and for continuous progress is at the heart of what we do, as it has been since our inception. Integrity. We always strive to do the right thing. More than an ideal, acting with integrity involves responsibility, growth, transparency, and courage. And connections. At MSU Texas, we value relationships with broader communities. Understanding the interconnectedness of MSU Texas and the broader community, we are committed to the people and organizations of our communities. We share and celebrate our Mustang's can-do spirit.
Now that our university has identified and defined our core values, where do we go from here? How do we make living the core values sustainable? The truth is, now the hard work really begins, and it's going to take all of us. There are 5 teams that will work to incorporate these values into our everyday lives at MSU. Many of you are or will be asked to participate on these teams. Those 5 teams are marketing and communication, recognition, engagement, building community, and connections. Over the coming weeks, you will learn more about each team's purpose and activities. These teams and the people serving on them are critical to the sustainability of our values, but they cannot do this alone. We must all be accountable to one another. There is no one at MSU above being held to account on these core values. It is important that each day we work to live these core values. While at first it may seem like work, over the coming weeks and months, conscientiously and consistently living the core values, they will become part of who we are. They will become part of our professional DNA. And as such, the way we interact with one another, the way we support one another, the way we celebrate one another will change. The benefits to our institution will be many, not the least of which is an environment where everyone can thrive.
Finally, as we move forward, you'll see copies of this document around campus, particularly in our meeting spaces. These are not advertisements of our values, but rather reminders for us of the values that we will hold ourselves and each other accountable to, and a reminder for the leadership as we make decisions that affect this campus and the community of the values that we share. This values culture was created in this, our centennial year. What an exciting time for MSU, and I can't wait to see what's next.